Good day, everyone. Welcome to the world of math. This is your teacher, Marvin C. Panagitan. Now, we're going to have a new lesson entitled Operations on Rational Algebraic Expression. The competencies are perform operations on rational algebraic expressions, solve problems involving rational algebraic expressions. Before we start, let me ask you a question. What is the least common multiple? Least common multiple, or the LCM, is the smallest number or polynomial into which each of the number of polynomials will divide evenly. What is LCD and how it is related to least common multiple? The least common denominator is the LCM of the denominators. Let's find the LCM of each set of polynomials. Let us have 10y squared and 5x squared. So to find the LCM, find the LCM of 10 and 5. Yes, very good. That is 10. In the case of our variables y squared and x squared, since there is no common, you're just going to copy the variable. So the LCM of 10y squared and 5x squared is 10x squared y squared. Always remember, follow the alphabet. How about 2ab cubed, 6a squared b squared, 3ac? First, find the LCM of 2, 6, and 3. Very good, that is 6. So since all terms have variable a, just copy a with the highest exponent. So that is a squared. In case of b, copy b with the highest exponent. And c, since there is no c in the first two terms, you're just going to copy c. So therefore, the LCM of the number 2 is 6a squared b cubed c. For number 3, what is the LCM of x minus 3 and x squared minus 10? So to find the LCM of a binomial, you're going to factor in order for you to find the LCM. So let's factor x squared minus 9. So that is x minus 3 times the quantity x plus 3. Since we have the same x minus 3, so just copy x minus 3 and the other factor is x plus 3. And that is the LCM, or x squared minus 9, since x minus 3 is a part or is a factor of x squared minus 9. For number 4, x squared plus 3x minus 4 and x squared plus 6x plus 8, you're just going to factor first. Since x squared plus 3x minus 4, the factor of it is x plus 4, x minus 1, The other one is the factor of x squared plus 6x plus 8 is x plus 2 times x plus 4. Since they have the same factor, which is x plus 4, so just going to copy, then copy x minus 1 and x plus 2. So therefore, the LCM is x plus 4 times x minus 1 times x plus 2. So adding fractions. So to add fractions, we need to know first if it is similar or dissimilar. So adding similar fractions with the same denominator, you're just going to add the numerator, then copy the common denominator. In the case of dissimilar fraction, you're just going to first find the LCD to make it similar, then add the numerator and copy the common denominator. So since the example is 3/4 plus 2/3 and it is the similar fraction, you're going to find the LCD is 12. So 12 times 4 divided by 4 times 3, that is 9. 12 divided by 3 times 2, that is 8. Then add 9 plus 8, 17 over 12. Copy the denominator. So remember, when adding or subtracting fractions, you need a common denominator. So for letter A, since it is a similar fraction, you're just going to add the numerator, then copy the common denominator. And that is 4/5. Very good. And since in letter B, 2/3 minus 1/2 has the similar fraction, you're going to first find the LCD, which is 6. Then after finding 6, you're going to divide 6 by 3 times 2, that is 4. 6 divided by 2, that is 3 times 1, that is 3. Then you're going to subtract the numerator and copy the common denominator, and that is 1/6. So always remember the steps for adding and subtracting rational expression. First, factor is necessary. Look at the denominator. If the denominator are the same, add or subtract the numerators and place the result over the common denominator. If the denominator are different, find the LCD, change the expressions according to LCD, and add or subtract numerators, place the result over the common denominator. Last is reduce if possible, and leave the denominators in factor form. So let us solve. So is the denominator are the same? No. And it is a dissimilar fraction. So you're going to find the LCD, which is 6x. 6x divided by 3x times 2, that is 4. 6x divided by 2x times 5, that is 15. Then, since they have the common denominator, add the numerator and copy the common denominator. So 4 plus 15, that is 19 over 6x. Another example. Since they have common denominator and it is a similar fraction, you're going to subtract the numerator, then copy the common denominator, and that is negative 4 over 2x. And simplify or make it in lowest term, that is negative 2 over x. So in the case of letter B, we have also same denominator, so just copy the common denominator and add the numerator. So, and that is will be your final answer. So in the case of this example, you're just going to find the LCD. So the LCD is 15m squared n squared, then divide, then multiply by 6. Divide, then multiply by 8. Divide, then multiply by 7. Then let's simplify. 6 times 3mn squared, that is 18mn squared, plus 8 times 5n, that is 40n, negative 7 times 15m, that is negative 105m. Then copy the denominator. Then that's it. Another example. So find the LCD of 4, 2, and 3. That is 12. So 12 divided by 4, that is 3 times 2x plus 1. 12 divided by 2, that is 6, minus 6, copy the minus sign, times 3x minus 1, ito yun, plus 12 divided by 3, that is 4, times 5x plus 3, so just copy here. Then simplify using distributive property, you multiply 3 to each term inside the parentheses. So 3 times 2x equals 6x. 3 times 1 equals 3. Then negative 6 times 3x, that is negative 18x. Negative 6 times negative 1, that is positive 6. Positive 4 times 5x equals 20x. Positive 4 times 3, that is 12. Then copy the common denominator, which is 12. Then combine similar terms. 6x minus 18x, that is negative 12x. Plus 20x, that is 8x. 3 plus 6, 9 plus 12, 21. Then copy the common denominator, which is 12. So your final answer will be 8x plus 21 all over 12. Since they have different denominator, we're going to find the LCD. That is 3AB. Then 3AB. So copy 4A. 3AB divided by 3B, that is A. Minus, copy 2B. 3AB divided by 3A, and that is B. Multiply 4A times A, that is 4A squared. Negative 2B times B, that is negative 2B squared, all over 3AB. So to simplify, 3 over x plus 2 minus 8 over x minus 2, you're going to find the LCD. The LCD is x plus 2 times x minus 2. So let's simplify. We're just going to divide x plus 2 times x minus 2 divided by x plus 2. So that is x minus 2 times 3. So 3x minus 6. Minus x plus 2 times x minus 2 divided by x minus 2. So that is x plus 2 times 8. 8x plus 16. Then since they have the common denominator, we're going to subtract the numerator. So the answer is negative 5x minus 22 all over x plus 2 times quantity x minus 2. Or just simply 3x minus 8x negative 5x, negative 6 minus positive 16, that is negative 22. Then copy the common denominator. Since the LCD is x plus 3, x times 1, x plus 1, then copy 2, then divide x plus 3 times the quantity x plus 1 divided by x plus 3, that is x plus 1. Just copy plus 3, then divide quantity x plus 3 times quantity x plus 1 divided by x plus 1, that is x plus 3. Then, using distributive property, 2 times x, that is 2x, 2 times 1 equals 2, 3 times x is 3x, 3 times 3 equals 9. Then, combine similar terms, the answer is 5x plus 11 over quantity x plus 3 times quantity x plus 1. So, let us have an example. Find the sum of 4 over 3x cubed and x over 6x cubed plus 3x squared. So when we hear the word sum, that means addition. So it needs to factor the denominator in order to find the LCD. So that is the LCD. 3x cubed times the quantity 2x plus 1. So you're just going to divide the LCD by 3x cubed. So that is 2x plus 1 times 4. Then divide the LCD by 3x squared times quantity 2x plus 1, that is 1. That is x rather, times x squared. Then simplify. The answer is x squared plus 8x plus 4 all over 3x cubed times the quantity 2x plus 1. So let's find the difference when 3x over x plus 2 is subtracted from 2x over x minus 1. So let's translate. This will become 2x over x minus 1 minus 3x over x plus 2. Let's find the LCD. X minus 1, x plus 2. Then, copy 2x. Then let's divide LCD by x minus 1. The answer is x plus 2. Copy minus 3x. Then let's divide the LCD by x plus 2. And that is x minus 1. Using distributive property, this will become 2x times x, that is 2x squared, 2x times 2, that is 4x. Negative 3x times x, that is negative 3x squared. Negative 3x times negative 1, that is positive 3x. Then combine similar terms. So 2x squared minus 3x squared, that is negative x. 4x plus 3x, that is 7x. So negative x squared plus 7x all over quantity x minus 1 times quantity x plus 2. So in terms of multiplying rational expression, always remember that the product of two fractions is found by multiplying the numerators and multiplying the denominators. Rational expressions are multiplied in the same way. So the product of rational expression P over Q and R over S is P over Q times R over S is equal to PR over QS. So let us solve this example. 2 over 7 times 5, 10. First, you're going to factor all that can be factored. So since 2 is a prime, 5 is a prime, 7 is a prime, 10 is not a prime, so we're going to factor. That is 2 times 5. Then you're going to divide out. The blue one signifies you divide out 2 and 5. So the answer is 1 over 7. In this case, in the second example, 8p squared q over 3 times 9 all over pq2, you're going to expand, factor and expand the variables. So 8 is 2 times 2 times 2. P squared is p times p. Then q. Then 9 is 3 times 3. Then copy 3. Then p. Then q squared is q times q. Then divide out all the blue one. The 3. Cancel. The p and the q. Then multiply the remaining the red one. We're going to multiply the red one. That is a times 3 times p. That is 24p over q. Always remember, it is also possible to divide out common factors in the numerator and denominator before multiplying the rational expression. And yun po yung ginawa natin dito. Dinivide out natin yung common factor. So again, we expand 5. Yung a raised to 4 ay nag-multiply kayo ng 4 a's. So C, 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. B, C squared is C times C. Then 12 is 2 times 3 times 2. B, 15 will become 3 times 5. A cubed will become A times A times A. B squared will become B times B. Just always expand. Then divide out 5, the A, another A, 2, 2, 3, B, and that's it. Then multiply the remaining answer. So A times C times C times C, that is AC cubed all over 3 times B, that is 3B squared. So let's factor and expand. So 8x, so 8 will become 2 times 2 times 2. Then copy x, 7, copy because it is a prime. Y squared is y times y. 21 is 7 times 3, y cubed, that is y times y times y. 16 will become 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. X cubed will become x times x times x. Then divide out the common factor, which is 2, 2, 2. We have x, we have 7, we have y, we have y. Then, since walang natira sa numerator, so this is 1. Whereas, remember, it is always 1. So, then multiply the remains in the denominator. So, 3 times y times x, that is 3x squared y. So, 1 over 3 times 2 rather, 6. Then, x times x is x squared and y. So, in this case, you're just going to factor all the numerators and all the denominators, is if possible, then divide out the common factor. So let's factor. So the factor of 2x squared plus 4x is 2x times x plus 2. The factor of x squared minus 9x plus 18 is x minus 3 times x minus 6. Then the factor of x squared minus 4x minus 12 is x plus 2 times x minus 6. Then copy 2x. Then divide out 2x, x plus 2, x minus 6. Then this solution is x minus 3. In dividing rational expression, division of rational expression is defined as follows. If P over Q and R over S are any two rational expression with R over S is not equal to 0, then P over Q divided by R over S is equal to P over Q times the reciprocal S over R is equal to PS over QR. That is, to divide rational expression by another rational expression, multiply the first rational expression by the reciprocal of the second rational expression. Let us have an example. 3/4 divided by 5 over 16. So that is 3/4 times the reciprocal of 5 over 16, that is 16 over 5. Then factor. So 3 times 4 times 4, 16 is 4 times 4. Then 4 times 5, then divide out 4. So that is 3 times 4 yung natira over 5. So the blue one, meaning we divide out or cancel out. In this case, again, copy, change the operation to multiplication, then reciprocal. Then since we have common factor which is 3p plus 4, we divide out. So yung natira na lang ay 9p squared over 6p cubed. You're going to factor out, expanded in expanded form. Then we divide out the blue one, then multiply the red one. So the remaining in the numerator is 3. The denominator is 2 times p, that is 3 over 2p. So in this case, again, copy, change the operation, reciprocal. Then, write in expanded form. So 5, ang a squared ay a times a. B, 8 will become 2 times 2 times 2. Copy ang 2. 10 will become 2 times 5. A, copy. Then b squared will become b times b. Then divide out all the blue one. We have the same a, 5a, p, 2, and 2. Then multiply a times 2, that is 2a over b. So again, follow the steps. Copy first the first rational algebraic expression, change the operation, then reciprocal of the second rational algebraic expression, then factor. After factoring the numerator and the denominator, you're going to divide out the common factor, then copy the remaining one. Again, always remember, follow the steps in adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing rational algebraic expression. For your learning task, you're going to read and study well the lesson and examples regarding operations on rational algebraic expression and do the following. Learning task 1, page 13. Learning task 2, page 16. Learning task 3, number 1 and 2 only on page 17. Learning task 4, page 1, number 1 and number 4 only, page 17. And learning task 5, page 17. So these are the learning tasks. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.